Alright, and welcome back. So we are going to continue our adventure within the OWASP top 10 here. So I have try hacking opened up. We are on XML, external entity, okay? And we will be doing some things inside of here. Alright, so we got syntax, we got the XML version. Now with this, you can also do an SQL injection. That's something you can do. Full form of XML, I mean, like, what's the name of it? It's yeah, extensible markup language, right? Is that what it's asking? But you can do things like, like SQL injection, things like that with this also. We're actually going to be looking at DTD today and going through that, and then we'll keep going on and on. Suppose we have an XML prologue and XML documents. No. Can we validate XML documents against the schema? Yes. Can we specify XML version and encoding in XML? How can we specify? Isn't it just the XML version? Because there's one, and I think there's 1.1. I think there's other two. Submit. Oh, that is not correct. All right, how can we specify XML something? I don't actually know. Must contain a root element. I actually don't know. So it's got to be XML something. I'm sure if I read through this whole guy, we can figure out pretty easily. Oh, XML prologue, is that what it's asking for? Not XML version. Okay. I know he's stinky. Alright, so, like I said, we're going to be working on DTD today. So, doc type, alright, throwing those in there. And what we're going to be trying to do is pull down maybe like a file from that doc type. So let's go ahead and see, so that's our IP address. Go ahead and see what we have to actually connect to here though. Is it just that guy? It might just be that. Let's go ahead and copy that down, and we'll go ahead and we will add this in there and put in XML. Alright. So let's start this up, and we will do a, actually I'll come right up here for it. We'll close out that one, create another one, clear this. There we go. Now we're all ready, huh? And we can do a map for that particular IP address. See if we can ping it first off. Yep, we do have port 22 open. Alright, and we also have port 80 open. Cool. So let's go ahead and head over to port 80 there. Let's see what we got here. As you see, I already have that XML entry open from yesterday. So it says XXE attack payload area. What is that? Alright, so we have some type of XXE attack. Says payload area. We have a contact. And then we have a search over here. We have contacts. That guy right there. That's weird. We also have a search over here. We can try to do other stuff in here, like something like this. Nope. Okay. Just want to see if something like that would work. Alright, so we have this payload attack area, right? So what we can do from here is we are supposed to actually get, I believe it's someone's SSH key, correct? So how do we define a new element? Alright. That one, like right there, I wonder if it's just asking like the doc type or what it's actually asking for. It might be exclamation point doc type. That's asking for like right there. Nope, that is not what it's asking for. Oh, is it just element? Or exclamation point element? Okay, how do you find a root element? Actually saw that up there, how to find a root element, but it's going to be doc type to find a root element. Alright. And I just accidentally, there we go. And how do you define a new entity? Alright, so if we just kind of work our way down this guy right here, we'll probably figure this one out. A new entity, let's see here. So we have element defines a 2, blah, blah, blah. Actually, PC data means parsable characters data. Okay, how do you find new entity? System? Is that what you're talking about? Nope, not system. I don't understand what you're trying to ask me here. How do you define new entity? I don't know. I don't know how to write XML. I just know how to hack the damn thing. element PC data, element heading, XML document, make sure it refers to the rules, blah blah. Okay. So let's try to see how we define a new entity. That didn't really help us out very much, I did it. Huh, how do you find a new entity in XML? I don't know. Go ahead, let's research it. With examples. Ooh, help us out a little bit. I need a best way, blah, blah. Entities and less than, for example, entities and less than and greater than represent the character. Yeah. How do you define one? This allows for the exclamation point entity. Is that it? Like right there? Try that. Is that up here? No. Alright, cool. Severity, XML, external entity, XXE, payload. Alright, so yeah, we want to try to get in there doc type file etc password. Now remember, that's going to work on a Linux system. It's not necessarily going to work on a Windows system. So that is something you need to know. Are we working on Linux or are we working on Windows? So like right here are the OWASP XML attacks, and this is something that they have in there. So we can go ahead and try to copy and paste this maybe into this guy. I don't know if it's actually going to work or not. And it did. Alright. So if we do a Control U, we just drop down the etc password file from XML, from an XML attack. Alright, so awesome. That was pretty easy, right? So there's one way to do it. Okay. Like I was saying before, if like you have like soap or something like that, you can also throw in a like SQL injection with that. Okay. So now they want us to, let's see here, on the right side, blah blah. Okay. Yep. Answer the question below. Try to display your own name using any payload. So like, who am I? So we could try that. I guess we could do like a. I guess that wouldn't be really a file. Your own name using a payload. I feel like it would be ID or a command or something like that. Try something like that. I don't know if that's actually going to work or not. Usually don't try to put commands into here. But we could try to do this. Let's see here. File, HTTP. Boom. That's going to talk about that guy. System file. Remote code execution. Pass. System expect the ID. Examples file dev random. I never really did that before. Actually, I tried to like say who am I or anything like that. So I actually don't know. Can we do a command in here? What if I? Okay, so that could give me the same exact thing. That's the entity is XXE. Then we go to system. Just make sure that there's nothing crazy in here. I wonder if we can just do like an. Could we do something like that? Something stupid easy like that? Can we do that? No, we cannot. Yeah, I must say I've never really had to do that one like right there. So that's actually a good question. Try to display your own name using any payload. So that's something we're gonna have to. I'm definitely gonna have to look at that one like right there. So I don't know. Huh. Well, so obviously the verb request. Okay, yep. We already dropped that's your password. Yeah, we already did that. Try to display your own name. Payload on the right side, obviously is able to successfully display name Falcon Feast. So is it just saying like an example feast, user info, first name, Falcon. Oh, it just wants us to like actually change up what the actual XML document actually says. That's all it wants to do, which, okay, I'm not going to go that deep into it. It just wants to change up that to actually work on, actually utilizing the XML document. What's the name of the user and etc password? So let's go ahead and find out. I'm pretty sure it's going to be Falcon, but we'll see. So, yep, and it's Falcon. Okay, so we do have a Falcon in here, right down there, okay? So let's go ahead and we'll take him and we'll throw him into here for Falcon. Where is Falcon's SSH key loaded? That should be, so let's go ahead and copy that back in there. That should be in /home. Should be home Falcon /.ssh. /ID underscore RSA, right? That's where it should be at. We're about to find out though, and it is. Okay, cool. So it is in there, and there's our RSA key. All right, so we can actually, oh God, I keep doing that. Too used to it. We can actually copy that. Let's go ahead and throw that into a nano Falcon ID RSA dot text or whatever, Falcon ID dot RSA. However we want to put it. Okay, we'll throw that in there. Change mode to 600 for Falcon ID RSA. Then we should be able to SSH Falcon. Well, it's actually be TAC-I Falcon ID RSA, and that's going to be Falcon at 10.10.60.125. Should be able to do something like that, right? Falcon's password, I have no idea. Probably because I did Falcon at that, huh? There we go. Oh, Cali. Nano Falcon ID RSA, begin private key, and RSA private key. Move Falcon ID RSA to ID RSA. I guess I put a dot in there. We'll change mode 600 to ID RSA, and we'll try again. It's saying that's not allowed to do, so maybe because I put the dot in there. SSH TAC-I ID RSA for 10.10.60.125, and we'll try that. So it's kind of hanging there for a second, so hopefully that's correct. All right, cool. So we got that guy right there, which was at /home Falcon .ssh/ID RSA. What are the first 18 characters of Falcon's private key? First 18? Come on. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Hopefully it's that. Could probably actually just... I wonder if I actually grabbed it or not. Okay, I did. Thank God. Alright. So that is XML. And XXC attacks, things like that. Like I said, you can get into it with something like... I've been trying one 16. I'm about to say, why is this working? You can use like SOAP. Okay, this is not going to work for me, so... should be Falcon. Okay, that's really weird. It says email format. But you can use SOAP, like stuff like that. And those SOAP attacks can actually be done with SQL. So that is one thing with the XML exploiting. Alright, the next thing we have is broken access control. So we go ahead and look at broken access control. Read over all this stuff and everything, especially if it's your first time doing it. Definitely something you want to read over and something you should understand. Checking out YouTube like real quick. Everything's looking good. Alright. But yeah, that's definitely something you want to actually understand. So we'll say complete on that. Okay. Broken access control, IDOR challenge. Alright, here we go. So we have to deploy the machine, terminate this guy, start this machine up, and we'll do this. What I'm probably going to be doing is actually changing out this number in the back end here and becoming someone else. That's probably what we're going to do. Which, there is a famous attack of a guy that did that. I believe it was on baskets, like a basket ID, and he ended up going to jail after he told the company about what he found. So that's cool, I guess. Alright. Let's see here. Read and understand, deploy the machine, look at the others' user notes. How am I supposed to get into it? broken access control. There is a potentially huge problem here. How can we change? Yep, okay. Re-understand how IDOR works. Yep. Play machine, go to that. Log in with the username, newt, and password test1234. Got it. Will do, boss. Open link in new tab. And it was newt, N-O-O-T, right? Test1234. Okay. And I am newt. And we have a PHP question mark note equals 1. Let's try 0. That's usually an admin. And sure enough, it was admin. Alright, cool. Super easy. I guess one way you could do this is we could have taken this and we could see like what other users there are. So if you didn't know that, we could have put this in the burp suite, right? Because I didn't know that was going to happen that easily. And we could go ahead and intercept that request. Let's go to proxy. Turn intercept off and back on. We'll intercept that request, right? It was at 1, right? And we'll go ahead and we'll send this to the intruder, right? So now we go to the intruder. We have, yeah, if it's going to attack 1 like right now, cool. Can I get to say bigger burp suite? Everyone knows how to do that. Now it's time to let me know how to do that. But yeah, if anyone knows how to do that, leave it down in the comments how to make burp suite bigger. We can actually change that 1, okay? So then we'll go to payloads, and we can just make it custom payload. Okay, we can just make our own. We could also do a payload set. I think we can actually just do a numbers, I think it is. And it's going to be type sequential from 1 to, we'll say, 50. Alright, and I think it would be step 1. I think it's just like that, that's it. And I think we just go ahead and start attack. I think we would do it like that, because it would go up 1 number each time. Yep, so step 1, okay, cool. So we see that the length for 1, who we know that we are, is 190. And then we have the length for 0 is also 190. So we know that that guy is giving back the same type of response as this guy is. It may not be the same, thing, but we do get a response, I am newt, and this guy's also actually getting I am newt. So I wonder if that +1 was not the right thing to do there, because they're both getting I am newt. So let's go ahead and get rid of that step, I guess. Step, and then we'll start attack. Payload set invalid. Number settings. Okay, yeah. So it is 1, 1. Okay, minimum inner digits. I don't know why they both said I am newt. Should be able to start the attack over again. For some reason they're both saying I am newt, but we do know there is a 0. I mean, even if we didn't get anything, we could always just change this out to 0 or something like that. And we do know that there is a 0. How I would do it for real is I'll probably just send that to repeater. And I'll say, alright, send off. Especially if I'm only going up to like number like 10 or something like that, Or I might do a 10 and then see if, anyone exists with that. No, okay, cool. We get 8. No, nothing. Maybe 100. Send that off. Maybe 1,000 and just kind of do something like that. But I would also use the intruder just to see, if we got anything back, or zap. Any number one of those would work for us. So what else do we have next? Alright, well that was pretty easy. Life is good, I guess. That was pretty easy. So, done with that. Okay. And then we have security misconfiguration. Alright, cool. Ooh, we're almost to cross-site scripting. One of my favorite ones. Alright, security misconfiguration. Are distinct from other top 10 vulnerabilities because they occur when security could have been configured properly but was not. Pretty much a human came in and they did something. Alright, so we got default passwords, maybe something like admin or anything like that. So let's go ahead and start with this machine. I'm going to go with this. It's going to be something with default passwords. But yeah, we'll see, I guess. In October, DIN, a DNS provider, was taken offline by one of the most memorable DDoS attacks the past 10 years. Flow traffic, Internet of Things, and network devices. Yep, okay. Default passwords. Malware had a list of 63 username and password pairs that attempted to log in to expose telnet services. The DDoS attack was notable because it took many large website services offline. So that's a pretty big deal, like right there. That will put you in jail also, just so you know. If you're like, oh, I want to do that, then you will go to jail for that. Okay. You will be found. What's going on over here? Oh, Mom's texting the wife. Uh-oh. Alright, so let's go ahead and hop in this guy. About 3, 2, 1, yay. Alright, cool. So let's go ahead and copy that. And we'll go ahead and do an mmap on him. And I did not do a single... I didn't do anything in here, did I? XML, nothing. I must have just grabbed... I'll just go back through and do it again, whatever. What are we on now? Security misconfigurations. Well, I did that. What else did I do now? XML, we did broken access control. I'll go back through and grab that one. And then we also did, and right now we are on security misconfigurations. Alright, cool. So, we started that machine right. We do have a port 80, it looked like, whenever I did my mmap scan. Yep, port 80. And we have pensive notes. So it did talk about, oh, change password. Can we do that? Change password. We don't know what username. I don't know, admin. Just do admin a whole bunch, see what happens. Incorrect credentials. Okay. Let's go ahead and look up pensive notes. Pensive notes. Default username and password. Go ahead and look this up. So while I'm doing this, let me remember to grab a print screen of stuff. See if we got something here. Make sure you change Ninja JC01 pensive notes. A note. Okay. At the dial, you can find pensive notes. Log in default credentials. Pensive notes. Let's try that. That was on this website right here, right? Okay. And we'll go ahead and we'll grab that pensive. That's just pensive notes. Alright. So let's go ahead and hop back over into here. We'll do pensive. And we'll do pensive notes. And we'll try to log in with that. And that, sure enough, logged us in. Cool. That was pretty easy. Boom. Default credentials. Then we do have a flag right there too. Cool. And we have our flag right here, so we can go ahead and grab that. And we can throw that into our box. So that was just because of default credentials and being able to bypass that. Now we have cross-site scripting. Alright. That one's pretty long too, so cool. Let's see what we have for cross-site scripting. So we need to terminate that. Alright, so we're going to start this machine up. So there are 3 types of cross-site scripting. We have stored, reflected, and DOM-based cross-site scripting. Stored is when you're actually, it says the most dangerous type. Some people might say that DOM is extremely dangerous, but stored is going to trick a lot more people. So stored is when you'll actually put it on the site and the user just has to go to that site. They don't have to click on your URL, no phishing attacks, nothing like that. So if you put it on some type of blog site, they just have to go to that blog. That's all. They might frequent that blog, but they just have to go there. Reflected is you do it, it's reflected, that's it. You may be able to trick a victim into clicking your URL, okay, with it. Usually you want to encode it, something like that, and you could drop things like, you know, document cookies or something like that. And then DOM stands for your document object model. And it's programming interface for HTML and XML documents. It represents the page so that the programs can change the document structure, style, and content. So that's what DOM does, okay. DOM is the hardest one really to wrap your head around and understand, but it still needs to be like, so you still need to do some sort of phishing attack or something like that with it. Alright, so we started that up, and let's go ahead and get into here. So DOM, reflected, and stored are your 3. So we have hello there, welcome to Try Acme Access Light Playground. XSS Playground, you need to log in or register to continue. Please note this is not linked to your Try Acme accounts. Do we actually have to log in, or is this part of it? Search for something. Okay. Script. Alert. XSS. and script. I'll search for that, and sure enough, as you can see, it does pop up. And as you see, it's also in the URL up there. Okay, so we search for that. If we refresh this page, oh, it's still there. Really now. So this is craft the reflected XSS. Well, I just did. Okay, let's go back, and we'll go back, and we'll refresh this page. Now it's going to go ahead and it's going to be gone. Okay. We can also do like we can alert other stuff like document.cookie. Okay. That's good. Say document.cookie is not actually going to alert the document.cookie, but you can alert other things, and you can get pretty evil with all this stuff. Okay. So that's what's pretty cool about it. We can also do like a script 1 alert, stuff like that. We can look up XSS payloads and go on GitHub. Okay, the payload box XSS. All right, and what else you can do is you can also utilize this with Burp Suite, of course, and also with Zap, obviously. So we can go ahead and you can grab this guy, Burp Suite. We can go ahead and refresh him, intercept it with Burp Suite, send to the intruder. Positions. Our position is going to be the keyword right up here. Okay. We don't really care about this down here. We'll clear that out. And what we're going to do up here, payloads, load. And what we can do is a user. So we're going to go to user, share, word list. I know this is small for you guys to actually see, but it's going to be word list. And then we're going to go to wfuzz. And then we're going to go to, I believe it's injection. Yep, injection. And then xss.text. And we can just start to just fire this away at it. Alright. So we can start the attack. This guy's going to go through and just start firing away, you know, all these different scripts, things like that. And see what kind of response you get. See how big it is, everything like that. So, there you go. Alright, pretty cool, huh? This will actually alert for your document.cookie. Okay, like right here. So I can go ahead and grab this whole guy right here, and we'll see if it actually does it for us. But yeah, that thing's just going to start firing away at it and see what type of responses you get back. And there's our document.cookie, okay? So that's pretty cool for that one. What am I supposed to do here anyways? There's your browser, click reflect XSS on that bar, craft the reflect XSS payload, it calls a pop-up saying hello. Alright, so that's going to be a script. Alert. Hello. And script. Alright, is that what it wants me to do? It's 100% correct. Craft a payload that calls pop-up saying hello. That will make it say hello. Search. Hello. Maybe it wants me to do it like this. This is, oh, your answer is not correct. For your pop-up to say hello. I feel like it is correct because I just copy and pasted that guy, and you know, that seemed to work pretty well. I wonder if it's like a lowercase h or something like that, or if it doesn't want me to. I mean, I really don't know. Alert, hello, and script, script. Well, I don't know about that one, like right there, because that looks like it works to me. Yep, definitely says that it works. Alright, cool. So, I wonder if it wants it like that or something. While part of it is URL encoded, I don't know. But, I mean, I guess I'll put that in there. Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay, cool. I have no idea why it won't take that one, like right there. So, I don't know. Okay, let's see here. Say reflect the page, craft the reflected XSS payload that calls a pop-up with your machine's IP address. So we can do window location hostname for this one. That's not going to fit in there though. It's windows.location.hostname. Yeah, that's what it's going to be. I don't really trust this this thing down here, but script alert and then we can go ahead and end the script. Oh, maybe it wasn't alert. It's going to be script. Yeah, it should be alert. Window location hostname, or I type in Windows. I typed in Windows. Whoopsie daisy. Okay, so script alert end script window location hostname. I mean, that should be it, like right there. It's really weird that it's not taking that also. Because if I do a cross-site scripting XSS, how to show your IP address. XSS payloads. Well, I'm not going to look at that one. Got the reflected XSS will cause pop your machine's IP address. Okay, store XSS to spoofed IP address, cross-site scripting attack lab. You know what, let's go ahead and look at it, because the other one wasn't working either, but it's definitely giving me a hello. So I want to see what on error, they want me to do it like that. Make an image source on error. I mean, we can do that too, because there's that image source is what's saying doesn't actually exist. So we can do that also. I wonder if that's what it wants for this guy over here. That would be really weird if it is. Yeah, it's not. Okay. I don't know what it wants over there. There's a million different ways to do it. I don't know what it wants. And then what's the same for the other one? Script alert document on cookie. Yep. What's the same for IP? Script alert document on cookie. Okay. JavaScript. Window location? Nope, that's to send it away. Script document location? No. Got the reflected window location hostname. Okay, let's go ahead and copy that. That's well, I'm pretty sure I already have it, but okay, that's how it decided to tell me. Okay, maybe I spelled it wrong last time. I don't know. But that's not going to work in here. That's never hints. Okay. Alright, maybe it's got to be like that. I don't know. I don't know how to answer these questions in here because this is not big enough in here. So I don't know. If anyone's got an idea, please tell me. So yeah, in your browser, and click on Store XSS tab on the nav bar, make an account, then add a comment and see if you can insert some of your own HTML. Well, what do you want me to type for my own HTML? Store XSS. We gotta make an account first. We'll register username test, password test, register, don't save. Okay, cool. Successfully registered. Currently registered as test. Alright, hi test. Stored XSS. And we'll go ahead and do a H1. You suck. Comment. And that worked. Okay. If you want to see other stuff, we can do B, H1, or we can do H1. We can make it bold. We can make it underlined. No, I never tried it before is marquee. Let's see if we can make a marquee. That would be funny. Think we change font color? I don't know. I have no idea. You suck. And marquee, and font, and marquee, and the underline, and the bold, and H1. I don't know if we can even do a marquee like that, or if that only works in body. Let's see. There we go. Okay. All right. That's a little bit too much like right there, but yes, we can. We can obviously do that. I don't know what it wants to put in here. It's not really telling us. Like, hey, you know, then add a comment, see if you can insert your own HTML to it. Yes, I can. Same page, create an alert pop-up box appear on your page with the document cookies. All right, so we can do alert document cookie for that. Alright, there's quite a few things we can actually do for that, but alert document cookie would be the easiest way to do it. So we can come back into here, right, and we can do a script alert document.cookie, and then end the script, and that should be it, like right there. And our cookie should pop up there, and of course they didn't, because for some reason this guy is not really reacting the way that you would think he would be acting. So we're going to try that one more time. Oh, probably because I put in the exclamation points. There we go. No exclamation points. And we'll go ahead and comment. That's my own fault that time, because I put an exclamation point. Nope. Okay, that's even more weird. There we go. We got it like right there. All right, cool. Well done, level 2. Thanks. Thank you very much. Was I supposed to like keep that? My cookies. I'm going to do that one more time, because it definitely just said well done, level 2. As this guy got something in here. Oh, is that supposed to like get like other stuff after this? Is that what's supposed to happen here? So confused. Supposed to do that here? Okay. Let's put that there. Alright, cool. Now I'm figuring this guy out. Reflected excess, craft a reflected excess payload that calls pop-up saying hello. Let's go ahead and do that. Now I'm getting it. Okay. I'm going to go back here and do that again. Now I get it. What they want me to do. Hello. Is it me you're looking for? Alright, yoo-hoo. Alright, so we'll go back over here. Boom. Okay, that will show machine's IP address. We go to hint. Actually gives us the same exact thing again. JavaScript window location host name. We'll show your IP address, so we'll go ahead and use that. Get back into here. Remember, no apostrophes around it. Go ahead and search that. Window location host name. Say OK. Select the access. That's for the win. Alright, cool. Man, I should have just told me that was afterwards. That saved me so much time. I navigate stored access and make an account, then add a comment, see if you can insert some of your own HTML. I mean, I did, but I went a little bit too hardcore with that, I think. So let's go ahead and get back here. Yep, okay. H1, you suck. Okay, I see it. It's right there. Boom. So we can go ahead and put that in there now. Submit and change access playground to I am a hacker by adding a comment and using JavaScript. Okay, access playground to I am a hacker. Is that in here somewhere? Why don't I keep there? Actually, it says playground to I am a hacker. So that one, like right there, selected keyword stored. As you can see, this is stored. All right, that one, like right there, I think we got to do like a document, the query selector. All right, and we need to know more information about this guy also. So we need to know about THM. It's XSS playground, so we can look up THM title. So okay, document query selector THM title text content equals hey. Did you notice anything change? It's got to do something with THM title. I feel like. So let's see here. That's on here. I am a if document query selector THM title text content equals I am a hacker, get answer title change function answer document query selector story says enter okay answer then the code plus answer then code. Alright, so it is going to be a document query selector. Alright, so we're going to do a script for document query selector, putting in that THM title, putting in text content. It's actually going to be this whole thing right here. It's going to be that exact thing copied. Actually, I think it's actually going to be that whole thing. We'll try that first. I think it's that whole thing copied. And I think we just have to put equals, one equal sign, and it shouldn't be, what is it? It should just be something like, we'll go back over to here, stored. Go ahead. Okay, thank you. Go ahead and throw that in there. We're going to get rid of that. It should be like this. There, there. And I think we're going to do a script at the beginning. And I think we do an end script at the end. Now, the only reason we're able to do it like this is because there isn't any like web application firewall or something like that. Usually, it would not be this easy. You would have to encode it. You would have to do something more than what you're doing with it. So you have to encode it, things like that. URL encode it, but that's what, you could always intercept it with Burp Suite and do it like that. Let's see if that worked. Since we added comments, that's ID, well done level 2, window location host name. Since we added comments, this page will demonstrate, boom, boom. Answer websites can easily be defaced with XSS. Alright, cool. And it does say I'm a hacker now up there. So cool. Alright, let's go ahead and throw that in there. We'll submit that and we are done. So I think that's going to be about it for today. We completed quite a few tasks. We have insecure serialization, some Tomcat, Jenkins, all that good stuff. If you've done any CTF, things like that, you'll definitely know about that one. We have cookies. Maybe? No, we'll leave it. We'll leave it for tomorrow. And we'll do a few more tomorrow, and then we'll be all finished with it. Alright, and that will be about it. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed it today. Hopefully you learned something with XML, broken access control, security misconfiguration, and cross-site scripting. Alright, and tomorrow we'll continue to do things and hopefully, find out even more. And I totally forgot to put all the cross-site scripting stuff in there, didn't I? Reflective, things like that I don't really care about. What I do care about is the last one that I did. I did like that one, like right there. But I'll do that later on. Alright, and yeah, that's about it. So, hope you guys learned something. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you again tomorrow.